Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I am Gilbert Guitar 15 and today I'm going to talk and make a really honest review on this guitar. This is a Epiphone Les Paul Prophecy guitar. To make this video shorter, I'm not going to talk about all the specs this guitar have, so I will let a link in the description so you can check them out. I think this guitar mainly have 4 problems, mostly quality control problems that I found. I have been owning this guitar for about 2.5 months and I've played a lot in that space time, so I think I will have some good input on this guitar and help the people that are planning to buy it. This is a Chinese made guitar and the price internationally is almost 900 USD dollars. Actually a little bit less, like 890 or something like that. I got it for less here in Argentina, for 700 I think. I don't know why I got it for that price. I think the guys from the store wanted to get rid of it and bring some new ones. I don't know, but it was a good deal for me. So let's start with the negative or the downside I found in this guitar, and there are 4 in my opinion. First one, the output jack. When I just took it out of the box, this thing was loose, so all the cables and the stuff inside of the jack was out and I had to put all the cable inside, adjust this thing with a screw, and okay, now it works fine. It is well, no problem, but it is a quality control issue from the Chinese factory. I mean, that shouldn't happen in a new guitar, but well. The other stuff that was also quality control, the knobs, they went off. And so when I was trying to do push-pull, these 4 knobs have push-pull stuff. And I'm going to explain the mechanism in a minute. But basically the problem is that they went off and sometimes they were all around the floor when I was trying to operate them. So the solution I got was that I took them all off, and there is a metal piece in which the knob is adjust in the guitar. So you have to take off the knob and with a screw open up a little bit that piece that has like 2 parts on the upper part. With the screw you open it a little bit up, so when you put the knob again it doesn't go off. Again, not big deal. Now they are okay, they don't felt off, but I mean, quality control again. So these 2 problems, I fixed them by myself, no problem about them. Still a great guitar. The other problem, or not a problem, but I don't like it. This pickup selection switch, it feels cheap. I don't like it. It works well. You can select your bridge pickup, your combination of both, or the neck pickup, but I know it feels cheap. It feels not good quality, especially when you have it in the middle position. But that's not a big deal. The guitar is still is functioning as well. So all these 3 problems, you can solve them if you have the bad luck that I got with them. But the 4th problem, the last one, I think that's the most horrendous problem that this guitar have, and it's the nut. I don't know if I can find a angle where you can see it, but the nut is really, really high. And it creates some problems on the fretboard. So you got some weird vibrations, and you have to adjust the guitar. In my case, I had to elevate the bridge, especially this piece. You can see that it is really high because I had to elevate this to compensate the height knob here. But I don't think that's a good thing, especially in almost 900 guitar, almost $900 US. I think that if this guitar were made in Indonesia, you wouldn't have this problem, because I got this two Ibanez guitars made in Indonesia and absolutely no problem. So the design is really well, the guitar plays and feels really nice, but I think these problems are definitely Chinese quality control problems. So those are the downside of it. Now let's move on to the good things, which I think this guitar have a lot of positive stuff. And the first one, it could be actually a downside or a good thing, depending on what you want for your guitar. I think it is about the pickups. They are Fishman Fluence pickups, active pickups. They work with a 9-volt battery, so you have to put a full battery in order to work these pickups. So they are active pickups, they are high output pickups, high gain pickups, basically for playing metal. They already have a lot of compression in it for playing metal. So I think in a mixed context, if you want this to play blues, jazz, or music with more dynamics to it, this is not a traditional Les Paul. This is not, you're not going to have a traditional Bursbucker sound. And why I say that? Because we need to talk about the functioning of these knobs. So all these knobs have push-pull switch on it. And why is that? You got the volume and the tone for the neck pickup, these ones that are on the upper part, and these two that are on the bottom part are the control volume and control for the bridge pickups. So in the volume knobs, both in the neck pickup and in the bridge pickup, when you activate the push-pull, it converts the humbucker into a single coil, both of them. And the other two are for changing the voicing of the pickups. So when you have them down, the voicing is the modern Fishman Fluence pickup voicing. And when you activate them, you have the classic Bursbucker Gibson simulation. All this stuff, I think it is marketing. I think it's crap, except for clean tones. But when you are using distortion, this Bursbucker simulation, it is a lie, because these are active pickups. They don't change much the compression and the high gain that they have. So you will never have like the slash Bursbucker sound with these pickups. That is bullshit. This is for metal and that's it on the distortion side. But On the clean ones, these voicings do change a little bit, because when you are playing some clean section and you activate the Bursbucker push-pull, they make them a little bit cleaner with less compression and distortion. So for clean, they do work, but it is just a modern clean tone. It's not like it sounds like a Bursbucker Gibson simulation. That's bullshit. So that regarding the voicings. The single coil stuff, don't do it. It's crap. In my opinion, a humbucker is a humbucker. If you split them, you got a wimpy, awful sound. It doesn't sound like a proper single coil. If you want the sound of a single coil, use a proper guitar with single coils. Like I have this American Fender Strat. But splitting up the humbucker, that's bullshit. Just do not use this split single coils on any of the pickups. That's bullshit. And for the voicings, changing the Bursbucker simulation and the modern Fluence pickup, it only works on the clean tones. On the distortion, it's bullshit. You don't hear any difference. So again, this could be good or bad. In my case, I both did this guitar because I just wanted a 6-string guitar with active pickups. I have a 7-string guitar, this one here, the black one. It has some EMG 707 active pickups, but the other guitars, that's a Fender, and this blue one, a Ibanez Iron Level, it has passive humbuckers. So I wanted a 6-string guitar with active humbuckers. So this is a guitar for metal. And in metal context, without doing this old bullshit single coil voicing that's crap in a distortion context, if you just crank it up and just play metal, this is a machine. It rips off. It's really, really good, in my opinion. So besides the pickups that you will hear in a demo that I will do at the end, the other great stuff of this guitar for me is the neck. The neck feels and plays like heaven. This upper part is chuggy. It is more wide, so it is. It feels great for doing chords and playing riff over here, but this neck is asymmetrical. So when you go down, it is thinner, and it's really great for doing lead on this side. And the other great stuff is this cut. This cut allows you to reach really well this down frets. Feels really nice. You can play it with a lot of comfort, placing your hand with this cut. The other thing that I like is the binding on the neck. Feels really great. This is a really, really great neck fretwork experience. I think it is my favorite neck of all my guitars. Maybe not as good as the Fender, but it is the second favorite neck that I own. It's really, really good. The other thing that I really, really like is the Groover tuners. This guitar stays in tune. Of course, after playing a lot, you have to make an adjustment, but it is staying in tune pretty well. I think I have been practicing and playing the guitar without tuning it for about 4 days, 5 days, and then I adjust it a little bit, but it doesn't go really, really off, like awful. It stays in tune. And for me, an instrument that stays in tune, have a nice neck, good pickups, good wood. I mean, this is a great guitar. I like it. I was thinking into returning it to the store when I found these problems with the output, with the knobs, with the switch, and with the nut. But I got it for less, and I start to like the guitar. I will have to do the luthier adjustment, but this guitar, when you play it for a while, damn, it's really great for guitar. It's really comfortable. I like it. I like the weight. I think this got wave lips, so they make 9 holes inside of this, so it is lighter. Man, it looks great. I like this Oliver Green, I think it's the name of this flame top. So yeah, I really like the guitar. If I wasn't in Argentina, in which the custom support for the client is basically shit, maybe I will return it. In countries with better options and client support, I think you maybe should go not for this guitar, but maybe for some LTD Les Pauls. I think they are in the same price range, and I think for what I have seen, they don't have this quality control stuff. At the end, I really like the guitar. I will do the adjustment with a luthier, but I really like it. I really like this guitar. I will keep it for me, but you have to be aware of these issues, or maybe others, because I think the Chinese quality control is not as good as you could find in Indonesian guitar, or Chinese or Japanese or US made guitars. I hope Chinese will improve the quality control, because overall the craftsmanship of this guitar is amazing. They just need to put more attention on these details, and they will be a serious contender for Indonesia, but they just need to improve that quality control. And without further talking, I will show you some clips of this guitar, mostly in metal distortion. When I'm playing distortion, I'm not going to touch any of this push-pull stuff. I already told you, with distortion, this is crap. But in clean, there is a huge difference when you use the voicings or down, because in clean tones you could feel that difference into the compression and the distortion. Let's start with the sound clips. So thanks for watching. If you made it this far, I hope this helps you to buy or not this guitar. Thanks.